I think I'm very proud of the way I played the game. I think anyone that looked at me realised I never ever gave up, no matter what.
Shane Warne makes his debut in Test cricket for Australia.
Looked like the attempted flipper there from Shane Warne.
That was a very good delivery.
I'd like to think that people, when I was bowling, the game was interesting. People were entertained. So I'm really proud of the way I played the game.
What beauty. Oh, he's bowling round his legs. It's beautifully bowled. Superb bowling. Yes, he's bowled in. No problems. Neck and run. Forward he bowled in. The third. He's got him again with it. Got him. That's what bowled, Shane.
Very lucky to play with a great group of guys for a long period of time. Just the banter and all that, I absolutely loved it.
I remember sitting on the plane and asking him, what's an Ashes tour like, Merv? And he said, well, put it this way, there's rest days in the test matches, England are rubbish, and we're sponsored by Forex, so they're pretty good. And I went, okay, should be a pretty good trip then.
First ball in Test cricket in England for Shane Warne. And he's done it.
Everyone's said it's the ball of the century, etc., which is pretty cool and makes me feel pretty humble about how lucky it was to happen. He could have easily nicked it and never happened. And I never did it again. So it just shows you it really was a fluke, and I think it was meant to be.
I always thought us as players was entertainers. I thought we had to go out to entertain, and I loved it. I absolutely loved playing the game. I loved everything about it. I liked to be a bit of a showman. I thought when I had the ball in my hand, nothing was going to happen until I let the ball go. So I liked being in control.
You might be trying to shake a sweet one after that first one. I might try and slide one in there fast.
Well, you called it.
I mean, I've been so lucky, and I'm so grateful for all those opportunities and interesting people we've met. I suppose the impact I had on the game and what Australia have had on the game has been, it's been surreal. I think one of my favourite moments, or if not my favourite moment still, though, was when I walked out in the Sydney Cricket Ground for my first ever Test match, and I looked up on the scoreboard and it said, "Congratulations, Shane Warne, you're the 350th Test cricketer to play for Australia." I remember walking out to bat thinking, that's not very many people. How do you think of all of the history of the game and how long it had been going for? To only have 300 odd players playing Test cricket for Australia, I felt they could never take it away from me. Never take away, one Test, whether I played 1, 2, or never played again. I still got that opportunity, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Got him! There it is! Wicket number 700! And they can't catch him!
Sort of took the wicket and was just off. It was just celebrating, more like relief. And then I sort of ran around in a circle. I got puffed and had to stop. I've been so lucky over my whole career that the public have been amazing to me. They've always supported me no matter what. It was their way of sort of saying thanks for entertaining us, to the team and to myself.
Well, one of the last times we'll see Shane Warne leave the MCG, and once again he hasn't disappointed his fans.
The numbers and the stats and all that are great, but I always look at people, the way they play the game. Do I like the way they play the game? And I think people looked at me and they said, I wish he was still playing, and that makes me feel pretty good.